Set in the rolling hills of the Willamette Valley, near towering mountain peaks and beautiful sunsets, college students have discovered a new way of doing school. Reach Training Institute is a fully accredited, church-based ministry training school in Salem, Oregon. Students take classes that equip them to serve locally or globally. Classes focus on practical topics such as life and ministry of Jesus, Holy Spirit-empowered ministry, Old Testament and New Testament survey, and preaching in the 21st century. Students apply what they're learning in the classroom to real-life ministry settings as they serve within the church. Students learn by doing, working alongside seasoned pastors and church leaders, graduating debt-free and field-ready.
One of the most beautiful things about RTI is the fact that you get to spend time with your cohort, and these people really become your family. These are people that you do day in and day out life with. These are people that oftentimes you end up working with or living with, and you go to school with them. And all these areas of your life overlap, and you realize what it looks like to really have an authentic family.
We don't just show up and check in and out of a class. We do life together inside and outside of class. It's the most important ministry experience too, because when you step into a church or overseas, you live like our cohorts are doing right now. You do life together, you do ministry together, and relationships are built throughout that time as well.
The cohort structure of RTI has allowed us to develop really deep relationships. We are able to support each other in ways that we wouldn't otherwise be able to because we know the deep things going on in each other's lives. We get to hear each other's stories, backgrounds, and the things that God's currently growing us in, and it allows for really deep relationships.
We laugh together. We are able to stand by each other in those moments where we're not feeling on top of the world. We're able to lift each other up through prayer and just, we have each other's backs. It's a fun place to be and a fun place to learn together.
You're at the highs and the lows of life together. You're serving together, you're learning together. It feels like family because it's so much more than just classmates.
In late 1800s, a man by the name of A.B. Simpson, Albert Benjamin Simpson, was preaching the good news of the gospel to people who were on the docks of New York City, people on the harbor there, longshoremen, prostitutes, immigrants. That passion for lost people grew, so much so that Simpson raised up workers through a new school he started, MTI, Missionary Training Institute, and workers began going all over the world. And in our days, that same passion is there, but there's a significant hurdle keeping workers from getting to the field, and that's the cost of education. And a dream sort of started to stir in my heart of starting our own school, our own version of MTI. And I began praying about this. And so a core team, Steve Dangarin, Brian Condello, Rob Childs, and myself began dreaming and planning and strategizing, and RTI was born, Reach Training Institute. And now leaders are being raised up right here at Salem Alliance. Leaders that are taking the good news of the gospel to the neighborhoods, who are sharing Christ with their neighbors, with their coworkers, with family members, as well as leaders who are being raised up to take the good news of the gospel to the ends of the earth. We felt a responsibility. We felt we have to embrace this call that God's given to us to raise up the next generation, to preach the good news of the gospel, so that when this good news of the kingdom is preached to the ends of the earth, then the King will return.
Today, our vision is as clear as the day we began. We're preparing students who are debt-free and field ready. We think RTI is a game changer.